Yo, I'm Finn Askew, I'm here at the Mirror London, and I'm here with Scott's Menswear and Armani Exchange. I love this venue. I was literally here last week supporting Holly Humberstone. Such a beautiful place. It's kind of crazy to be back in front of a live audience again. Going from no shows at all, just to kind of being in a place full of people, do you know what I mean? It was such a good feeling, and I'm glad that it's all kind of kicking back in and we can finally be back, because it's the kind of connection that I've missed with my audience. And finally playing songs, I feel like I've released most of my songs and not played them to people, so like being able to do that again, it kind of, no, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, can't lie. It's a weird one, because I spent the past year before the pandemic just like writing songs. I was in the studio like 5 times a day, and I was like prepared for this kind of big leap into the world and everything. And suddenly I signed to a major record label, and within like 5 days suddenly the news of lockdown came, and I was like, okay, what do I do here? It's a bit sticky. Yeah, I wrote a lot. There was a lot of stuff to write about in that time. There was a lot of struggle from people. Came up with some really good music. I mean, that's how the first EP was kind of made. I could write new songs, but I couldn't try them on an audience. Shows weren't happening. Just me and my manager really, and my A&R and stuff were kind of just going back and forth and deciding what was good. I grew up in these old bands just because they were like my mum's favourite music, my dad's favourite music. So we listened to like the Smiths, the Beach Boys, Nirvana. Just made me love music in a sense, because that's why I'd wake up in the morning and then the radio would be on and my mum would be like cooking breakfast and all that. Do you know what I mean? So I'd come downstairs to this lovely vibe. Yeah, and I feel like where I get my melodies from and all my little runs and riffs, I feel like Justin Bieber is a big part of that. But at the same time, I was listening to a lot of Ed Sheeran growing up. It was like, if there was an artist where it was just a guitar and them, and they were selling it, I would listen to them. So Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber at that time were like 2 big things. So I released a song called Roses. It was getting like 1.5K streams a day, whatever. It was standard, it wasn't anything like massive. And then one day I just woke up and I just got bare followers from like Asia. Bare people commented on my like video going, Taeyong, Taeyong, Taeyong. And I was like, what is this word? What's kind of going on? Someone sent me this live stream, and there was this guy called Taeyong. He's from a band group called NCT. He had like 3.5 million viewers on his live stream, and he played the whole of Roses and we were just singing along, and it just was like wildfire. Suddenly it went from like 1.5K streams to like 30K streams a day, then to like 50K streams, and it's just been going up and up and up. It's just weird because you kind of like, especially me because I'm from like a little kind of countryside town, do you know what I mean? You don't expect to kind of blow up on the other side of the world before you kind of take over your own sort of place. It's all crazy, but I wouldn't change it for the world, do you know what I mean? Music-wise, my next single is called Tokyo, which will be out some point, I'm not too sure. The EP is also called Tokyo, and that's coming out October, November, could be later, could be earlier, we'll never know, I'll leave you thinking. The future of music is very unclear, but I've been Finn Askew, cheers, love.